What binds the nation? Gary! Welcome to my Carnival Cruise Firenze. As you can see behind me, I'm sharing my entire vacations with you guys in case you guys want to go on a cruise. It's a lot of fun. So enjoy the video. Try to stay concentrated on what we're going to talk about. You see the video behind me. That was my trip to Catalina Island and Ensenada, Mexico. But anyways, I always talk about establishing relationships with personnel, cashiers, etc., etc. And I have compiled series of things that happens, interactions with shoppers and cashiers or store employees, in which annoys them a lot. So we're gonna hear the top 5 complaints from cashiers and employees about Instacart shoppers. They're not gonna be in any specific order, but here we go with the top 5. Let me know if you witness any of these, because I have witnessed quite a few of those. So comment, like, and subscribe. Numero uno, the popular phone face plant. This is for the Instacart shopper looking for an item, grabs the phone, sticks his hand out, his whole arm, extends the arm, and puts it right in front of the employee's face, the face plant. Man, first of all, I used to give the benefit of the doubt to the shoppers, because I see here in Los Angeles, there's that barrier with the culture and the language barrier. So a lot of these shoppers don't know the language, and they're afraid to ask, and they just grab the phone and face plant it right in front of that employee's face. But over the years, I've seen that, no, that's just not the case. I've seen actual shoppers. In fact, there's a shopper here that we had to tell her about 6 months ago to actually look for the stuff. She didn't want to make the effort to try to find and locate stuff, trying to rush on the order, but she was never learning the stores until one day, one of the staff members here told me, hey, you tell that girl to stop doing that. She needs to learn the stores. And it was annoying them really, really bad. So that's number 1. Let me know if you guys witness that, when those shoppers plant the phone right in the employees' faces. I think that's rude and unethical. But that's one of the things that employees don't like. Number 2, and I've witnessed this one. Let me know if you witnessed this one as well, is the shopper that gets upset because they have an alcohol order, and sometimes the cashiers ask for ID. I saw it a couple of times at Costco in Arizona during the pandemic. I mean, these were probably new shoppers, and I think one of them got kicked out of Costco just because they asked her for ID for the alcohol when it was time for her to pay and check out. She threw a fit over it. I was like, whoa, in the midst of that chaos and that stress and that energy with the pandemic, right? Where somebody would walk next to you and you're like, yeah, you got to be 6 feet away from me. That's one of the things that really, really bothers employees when a shopper actually gets upset because they're asking for ID. They have to do their jobs. I mean, it's the same thing when we have to go deliver to a customer and we have to ask for ID. Sometimes they get upset, right? And we get upset because they get upset. So if you're one of those, please just try to use some sort of shopper etiquette. I mean, there's times that cashiers there's some moody cashiers. There's a moody cashier here that the other day she asked for ID to somebody that's gone through her lane 500 times. What did this shopper do? She took it all calm, collected. She said, okay. It did kind of poked her a little bit. It hit a nerve, but she handled like a professional. She showed the ID. Maybe that cashier was having a bad day and started asking for ID, or maybe the district manager was in town, or maybe they also get the email or memos about the California sting operations. There's a lot of California sting operations where they send the police comes discreet and try to bust people for not asking for ID at the register. So that's another thing that really, really bothers the employees when it has to do with Instacart shopper. Let me know if you guys experienced that. Number 3, and this one really irritates employees. And in fact, a friend of mine who is a veteran shopper, I hope he's watching this video. It happened to him the other day. It's when your battery dies at the register. That really boils the employee's blood. There's only 2 lanes open. They're stacked up. There's 4 people waiting behind that shopper.
Hey folks, good morning and welcome aboard. Hope your cruise is going well on the Firenze. You guys are having fun. We'll be to Avalon in a few minutes. Our dock is open for us. A couple important things for your day here in Avalon to remember. We load and unload at gate number 5. Gate number 5.
And the shopper has a low battery and the battery dies. So the shopper has to go to the car and charge it for 5-10 minutes. They have to suspend the ticket. Hopefully it's not an online pay, right? Because then that's really a mess. But that's something that I've always tried to suggest to you guys on my videos, to get you a power bank battery, an extra charger. I have like chargers for my car, so I'm not pulling them out and taking it to the house and charging my phone again. So try to get you like a charger, a cable for the house, an extra one for the car and one for the vehicle, and your power bank battery. So this doesn't occur. It really backs everything up. Again, maybe the cashier, there's only 2 cashiers open. It's 6 o'clock. It's a Saturday. They're packed, and they run into that inconvenience. That really upsets. And I've witnessed that too in Arizona a few years ago. Let me know if you guys witnessed that. Make sure your phone's charged. $89 batch. Oh my gosh, we're gonna let this video roll. Oh my gosh, I just got an $89 batch. Modo cabra. Let's go. Woo! Okay, so that's number 3, and we'll talk about number 4 and 5 after this batch. Woo! Modo cabra. Number 4, online pay. Ooh, I've been guilty of that myself when online pay first came out. For those of you that don't know what online pay is when a customer does not order through the Instacart app. They may have a membership like myself with Ralphs.com or Walmart.com. I order through Ralphs.com, and what happens, I prepay to Ralphs.com through their website. So what happens is when you go to check out at with the cashier, unlike the other orders, they can scan all of the items and you can give them the barcode at any time. No, with the online pay order, you must give them the barcodes for them to scan at the beginning of the order. Remember, because it's a prepaid order, you don't have to pay for it. It's prepaid. The receipt's just gonna come out. So what happens, the shopper, they don't know, they don't understand what an online pay order is. Actually, you get hired and you have to take the tutorials through the app, which I never did that. But what happens is the shopper gets to the lane with 60 items, and they start putting the items on the belt, and they all get scanned, and then the shopper tells the cashier, oh, it's an online pay order. So what they have to do, they have to call the manager, cancel the order, start all over. That really irritates a lot of the cashiers. But again, it's like I said, I did it. Have you guys done that? I did it when it first came out. Luckily, I always talk about establishing relationships with staff. It was through a lane where I already became really good friends with the cashier, and actually she just started laughing about it. I'm glad that was then, because if it was at a time where I didn't know this cashier, she doesn't know me, but she knows I'm one of those Instacart shoppers. You got the anti-Instacart shopper cashiers, and we're gonna do a video. The next one is gonna be the opposite of this one. We're gonna roast the cashiers. If it would have been that way, man, I would have felt even worse. But luckily, I knew the cashier. We were just laughing about it, and we just had to start all over. That's number 4. Does that happen to you? Comment, like, share. And number 5, top 5 complaints from cashiers and employees about Instacart customers is the lack of preparation when they have doubles and triple orders. I've witnessed that many times. Every day. No, not every day, but at least once or twice a month. This is when the shopper has a double or triple order and they're on their phone. Oh, that even annoys me. They're going to check out and they don't have their items lined up. They don't have customer A separated from B, and they're talking on the phone, like not paying attention. And the cashier's trying to get their attention, asking if it's a single order. They said a double order. This is for the first customer. Is this for the second customer? And they still stay on the phone talking. Like, really? Come on, little etiquette, guys, please. And they're like, yeah, that one, this one. Oh, hold on, I'm not ready. Try to be prepared when it's time to check out, please. 3 days ago, I witnessed this guy had a triple order on 3 baskets, and every item was just thrown into the basket. What's the right thing to do? Pull everything out of the basket, put them on the belt, then put the separators. No, he actually just had the baskets there with a sense of entitlement, as if it was the cashier's responsibility to pull everything out. I read her body language, and I was behind him, and I looked at her because she knows me. I looked at her. She was looking at me with a sense of disgust. I don't know how she kept his cool. She's cool. Her cool. She should have just told him, hey, next time, please, communicate to him. Next time, please pull the stuff out. That was like so degrading, just in my opinion. But just try to be prepared. Double, triple orders. I saw it happen at Costco all the time when I was a Kirkland factory hobo. I was there every day. I mean, numerous times where the shoppers are not ready. We're not ready. Double, triple order. You got the lines. We have to consider that the checkout lines are like outrageous, especially at Costco. And that really delays the process for any location, any store, and it really aggravates them. Well, thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed my journey on my Carnival Cruise Line behind me. It was lots of fun, and I recommend you guys take a break. I told myself I'm going to do it every 4 or 5 months. Get on a cruise. So I already booked another cruise for September. So I recommend that you guys do it. Give it a shot. It's cheap. It's all included. If you're a drinker, then you're going to have to pay for the drinks, like daily, $80 a day or something like that, but I didn't bother with that. Anyways, love you guys. Please like, comment, share this video, and we'll talk to you later on. La cabra, el gotigoti.